begin by asking you, do you feel this is the right move for you?
Yeah, definitely, or I wouldn't have came here. So yeah, definitely it is the right move. Obviously I've been at Partick for the last 3.5 years and had a really good time there, and overall it was a successful time, and I got a lot of good experience in the SPL, the top division. So it was good, but yeah, I just felt it was time to move on, and delighted to be here. It's obviously a massive club, that goes without saying, and yeah, really looking forward to getting started tomorrow with the first competitive game.
But there has been a big turn of players here. Do you feel you've come at the right time, and that it's a time when the club's actually starting to move forward?
Yeah, I hope so, and I think so. Obviously, as you said, there's been a lot of new signings, and I think that's good for the team, and for the fans as well. A lot of new faces to get used to, and yeah, it's been positive. There's a lot of positivity about the club just now. I think the manager's keen to add a couple more signings as well to take it up into the double figures. So yeah, it's been good, and definitely I feel it's a good time to come.
So you're looking forward to a more positive season after Partick being relegated last season?
Yeah, last season was probably the hardest season for me personally as well. With my first long-term injury, I was out for 5 months and we got relegated. So yeah, it wasn't a great season, and unfortunate the way it panned out after a good couple of years at Partick. So yeah, it's a new challenge, a new chapter, and really looking forward to getting started and feeling good about the season ahead.
So yeah, you're over the pain of last season then, and as you say, feeling good about this season.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's hard to get over, and Partick, it was the best time I had through my career so far at Partick. So it doesn't just easily fade away. Being relegated, I move on, and that's it. It's still got a lot of good friends there, and the staff and manager were brilliant. So yeah, it's still I feel bad in the club for what happened, and yeah, ideally the two of us will go back up this season.
So you were talking about your good friends there in the club. How's it going to feel being up against them in the championship this season?
Yeah, it'll be strange, but that's just the way it is, especially in Scotland. You're always kind of I'm getting on a wee bit now. I'm 27, so I've played. I've been playing against boys, good friends of mine before. When I went back and played against Hibs and stuff, I'm playing against good friends of mine. So yeah, it will be a little bit strange. Could be up against the boy that I used to travel in with to training for 2 years. So it'll be strange, but once you cross the white line, it's always the same. You're just focused on the game.
Part of your condition of coming to Dundee United was that you had to live within 25 miles of the club. Was that a big decision for you? Because it really shows a lot of commitment for you coming in.
It was absolutely fine for me because with football I've moved about over the years anyway. I moved to East Kilbride when I signed for Partick. So no, I would have moved up anyway because I can't do that travel every day. I'm in the car about 4 hours a day, so it's too much for me. So yeah, I would have moved up anyway, so absolutely no problem whatsoever for us, and yeah, it's all good.
You're coming into a time where this is the third year Dundee United have had in the Championship. It's probably the strongest build-up that they've had at the start of the season, but there's more competition. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, it is. It's obviously a long time to be in the Championship. 3 years. We've seen in the past, Hibs, Rangers, and even Hearts, spent a little bit of time. It took Hibs 3 years to get out of the Championship, so it just shows how tough the league is. But as you said, it feels like there's a good bit of momentum behind us just now with all the new signings, and the fans seem to be on side and stuff. So yeah, it seems to be a good time, and hopefully we can start the League Cup well and keep the momentum and good spirit going.
And Arbroath coming obviously from a lower division, that in itself could be a big spur for them coming up against a huge club like Dundee United.
Yeah, definitely. It will be a tough game because they had a really good season last season, and they've got, although they're part-time, they've got a good few players. Talking about my mates, Jason Thompson, the right back, he's a good friend of mine, so I'll be up against him hopefully tomorrow, and he's a good player. And yeah, they've got a good few players on their books, so yeah, definitely can't underestimate them. It'll be a tough game.
And first time in the home dressing room for you tomorrow?
Yeah. Although we're getting changed in there today, so but first time for the competitive game. Yeah. Usually in the away dressing room, so a bit of a change.
How's the sort of mood in the team ahead of the big match tomorrow?
Yeah, it's good. I think everyone's looking forward. Pre-season's kind of nearly out of the way, and we've got the competitive football starting. So I think everyone's looking forward to getting out there, especially playing at home as well, and the pitch is looking good. So yeah, everyone's looking forward to getting out there and getting going.
Awesome. Sorry, I'm just having technical difficulties
right.
with my new phone.
How important is it therefore to get off to a winning start?
Yeah, I think it is. It's vital, especially being at home and it's competitive football. You know, we've had a few friendlies and stuff, but I think it is vital to get off to a winning start. You know, it just gives everyone a good feel about the club, and hopefully we can do that tomorrow. It's a busy week. Obviously, we've got 3 games in a week, so a lot of football to be played in a short period of time.
And your main target is obviously promotion, but what would cup targets be?
Yeah, I think it's difficult to say. Obviously, the first target is to get out of the group. It's quite a hard group, so the first target is to get out of the group and take it from there. Obviously, I think the main target for the club is the league. But as far as the cup goes, yeah, you just need to take it one step at a time. You can't really put too many targets on it. It'd be nice to get to Hampden at some point, obviously, but getting out of the group stage is the most important.
And it is quite a new team. How do you think that the fans are going to react to all these new faces tomorrow?
Yeah, well, it just depends how we play. Hopefully we can play well and they react well. But yeah, it's early days. I'm sure they'll see us over the course of the season and make up their own minds. But yeah, it's obviously first impressions are always vital. So hopefully we can have a good game tomorrow and take it from there.
What are your first impressions of the manager now that you've come in?
Yeah, it's the first time I've worked under a foreign coach. So yeah, he's had different ideas, and it's always good to keep learning. And I've played under many managers, so it's good to play under someone with a different style and different outlook on the game. And yeah, it's been interesting and good.